Yes, once again I bid you welcome, welcome, and yea again welcome to this review channel, offering the tahini of criticism in the hummus of discourse. And once again I remind you to subscribe and leave a comment respecting my sensibilities as a content creator. Alice Rohrwacher's new film La Chimera is a beguiling fantasy comedy of lost love, bustling and teeming with life, with Fellini-esque characters fighting, singing, thieving and breaking the fourth wall. As with her previous film, Happy as Lazzaro, Rohrwacher homes in on a poignant sense of Italy as a treasure house of past glories, a necropolitan culture of ancient excellence. It can be plundered for the present-day artefacts and spirits raised from the dead, but at the cost of incurring a terrible sadness, a feeling of surrounding yourself with ghosts. The setting is Tuscany in the 1980s, and Josh O'Connor is tremendous as Arthur, a dishevelled Englishman in a grubby white suit with a six-day stubble and perennial cigarette. He's a former archaeological scholar who has assumed the morose, slouching gait and coiled style of a gangster. When we first see him, he's just been released from an Italian prison. In the course of what were once his entirely respectable studies in this region, he has befriended an ageing aristocrat in her vast, crumbling house, a lovely performance from Isabella Rossellini, and fell in love with her daughter Beniamina. But Beniamina is gone, dead, we understand, and Arthur's agonised longing for her, his need to be reunited with her in the spirit world, has fused with his expertise into a criminal superpower. Using a dowsing rod, Arthur can tell where invaluable Etruscan antiquities are buried, and has teamed up with a bizarre, homeless gang of grave robbers to dig them out under cover of darkness. These days, Arthur is living in a squalid shanty town of corrugated iron sheets up in the hills, and hanging out with this platoon of grinning, squabbling, tomb-looting troubadours. Rohrwacher shows us that everyone here knows what the museum world does not know, or chooses not to know, that there is no such thing as an antiquity that isn't stolen. Everything comes to a crisis when Arthur finds himself with his dodgy crew at a local booze-up, and there's a glimmer of a new emotional connection with Italia, played by Carol Duarte, a young woman who was once Rossellini's character's unpaid maid and singing pupil. Just as this new romance looks like progressing, Arthur has a tingling. He and his mates start grubbing with their hands in the earth, and Arthur starts to get that feeling Howard Carter had going into Tutankhamun's tomb. Is this the big one? La Chimera is a film that utterly occupies its own fictional space. It expresses its eccentric romance in its own fluent movie dialect. I was utterly captivated by this sad, lovelorn adventure. And that's it. Please give this vlog a like and a share. Please subscribe and leave a comment telling me what your favourite Josh O'Connor performance is. And please buy my new book, The Body in the Mobile Library and Other Stories, a collection of short fiction. And if you're in or near Brentwood in Essex, please come to a reading I'm giving at Waterstones, Brentwood on Thursday, June the 6th. It would be great to see you there. Until next time.